Carly and Michael's daring gambles explode on General Hospital spoilers. Hello everyone. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Thank you. General Hospital 2-week spoilers for November 10th to 21st, 2025 take us so deep into sweeps, almost up to the holiday. We're going to talk about Carly Corinthos Spencer, Laura Wright's risky move, and Michael Corinthos, Rory Gibson, is also making a risky move that's shocking. On Monday, November 10th, we've got Brooklyn Courtemain, Amanda Setton, shaken up, and she asks Dante Falconeri, Dominic Zamprogna, to promise that something stays between them. So, I'm guessing the subject is Michael or Gio Palmieri, Giovanni Mazza. It's got to be one of those big things. Also, while Dr. Isaiah Gannon saw Andy Wilson, is there in Portia Robinson, Brooke Kerr's office at the hospital. Felicia Scorpio, Christina Wagner, drops by the office, and it looks like she might be asking some questions because Isaiah turns around and asks Portia if they should go down to the PCPD, talk to the cops, and just clear things up. So, obviously, her alibi the night of Drew Kane Courtemain, Cameron Matheson's shooting has come to the forefront. Also, Portia confesses to something on Monday, and I wonder if she admits to Isaiah that, yeah, she definitely had a motive in Drew's shooting, but they both know she didn't do it. She was in bed with Isaiah. Harrison Chase, Josh Swickard, discloses his plan on Monday. It may have something to do with helping Willow Tate, Caitlin McMullen. And speaking of that, Alexis Davis, Nancy Lee Grahn, is out at Pentonville on Monday talking to Willow and says she has some good news potentially and says an alternate suspect has turned up. I don't think she'll care if it's Portia or anybody as long as it means Willow might get out of prison. Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard, tries to get Michael to see that this Drew shooting case against Willow needs to go away because they're going to keep targeting Michael. Drew will and others will as long as Willow's being accused. And Sonny sees that Michael wants Willow away from the kids. But Sonny disagrees and ironically says that kids need a mom. He's never thought about that when he was keeping kids away from their moms. But Michael also says Willow may be convicted by Christmas. But Sonny brings up the other suspect. And I wonder if he's going to mention that it's Portia. Something is a pleasant surprise to Nina Reeves, Cynthia Watrous, on Monday. And she tells Drew they don't have to get rid of Jocelyn Jacks, Eden McCoy. They think Michael will. Joe's telling Emma that it has to be tonight that they break into the lab because they won't get a better shot. On Tuesday, November 11th, Michael's next move is shocking. It could be about Jocelyn, could be about Willow, or could be a little bit of both. Brooke Lynn wants answers. On Tuesday, the kids get into the lab because Gio and Emma Scorpio Drake, Braden Bruner, are horrified by what they discover. Is it not experimenting on dogs and cats? And is it on people? We'll see. Something has Elizabeth Weber, Rebecca Herbst, quite unsettled on Tuesday. And Lulu Spencer, Alexa Havens Bruning, has a heart-to-heart with Olivia Falconeri, Lisa Lo Cicero, that same day. Maybe about Charlotte Cassadine, Bluesy Burke, and Valentine Cassadine, James Patrick Stewart moving closer, which puts her back in her kid's orbit. It could be about Tracy Courtemain, Jane Elliott, or somebody else they have in common. Something makes Britt Westbourne, Kelly Thibault, panic, and it may be the break-in at the lab at the university. She doesn't want to be implicated in anything. Wednesday, November 12th, we've got Brooke Lynn relying on Chase. And you know, if Gio was busted about this break-in, she would be absolutely devastated. Speaking of that, Dalton has awful timing, so I wonder if he's going to show up in the lab and catch Emma and Gio. Alexis feels the pressure from Drew. Obviously, he wants Willow's name cleared. He wants her out of Pentonville. He thinks she's going to come home to him. He hates Drew. I want her to get exonerated just so she can reject Drew. I want to see the look on his face and the big bug eyes when it happens. Willow is shocked on Wednesday, and I wonder if she makes bail or finds out who the new suspect is. Thursday, November 13th, we've got Laura Spencer, Jeannie Francis, in the position where she has to make a sacrifice. And I wonder if it's something to do with her run as mayor. And maybe she'll have to sacrifice her friendship with Sonny. Maybe she'll have to sacrifice her role as mayor. Molly Lansing Davis, Kristen Vaganos, is really relieved on General Hospital. I hope we get more scenes with her and her dad Rick Lansing, Rick Hurst. We haven't seen him since Cody Bell, Josh Kelly, got him out of that basement. Dante's police work hits close to home, so Gio and Rocco Falceroni, Finn Francis Carr, and the other kids involved in Dalton's lab break-in might be in trouble. Britt threatens Jen's Sidwell, Carlo Rota. I wonder if she says she'll report him to their boss. He may want those kids hurt for breaking into the lab. She obviously won't. And Chase gets acquainted with Nathan West, Ryan Pavey. And I wonder if either Chase or Nathan is jealous over Dante. Of course, I really don't think that's Nathan. I just think it's a Nathan-looking person. Or at least it's not Nathan most of the time. Friday, November 14th, we've got Sidwell ramping up the charm with Ava Jerome, Maura West. I definitely think Victor is flattering her, blowing smoke because he wants to use Ava because of Sonny. Maybe also because of Lucas Jones, Van Hansis. And Jocelyn's plan blows up on Friday, and this may be her plan against Sonny. Things are tense with Trina Robinson, Tabiana Ollie, and Jordan Ashford, Tanisha Harper, and Trina may have some things to say to her about the breakup of her parents' marriage. Someone really shocks Carly on Friday, and Britt's worst fears are confirmed. And I wonder if that's about her awful dad, Caesar Faison, Anders Hove. The week of November 17th through the 21st, Anna Devane, Finola Hughes. S fate is revealed. We know she is not in fact on a WSB mission, and somebody is making calls pretending to be her. Now, AI voice fakes are really good right now, but the person that sounds just like her is her supposedly dead twin sister, Alex Merrick, also Finola Hughes. So we'll find out if she's still alive. I really hope she is and that she's part of this story because I love to see Finola Hughes playing both parts. Carly takes a big risk in her war on Jack Brennan, Chris McKenna. And Jocelyn faces dangers carrying out her assignment to stalk Lucas and infiltrate Windmere, and to get closer to Sidwell and Marco Rios, Adrian Anchando, and dig up dirt. Michael and Jacinda, Paige Herschel, get closer. Plus, Gio, Emma, Rocco, and Charlotte may face fallout for the stunt of breaking into the lab. Willow has a reason to feel hopeful for the first time in a while. It'd be great if she was exonerated or at least out on bail. I honestly don't think she shot Drew. Plus, Sidwell amps up his plotting against Sonny. The election that is happening these couple of weeks is going to be critical in the Sidwell versus Sonny war and could actually make or break the future of Port Charles. Also, if you haven't noticed, Mark Forget is back as the very wicked Pascal. And obviously that's a concern as well because Britt's not exactly a fan. Portia may be forced to reveal her alibi, which means her secret fling with Isaiah is not going to be secret for much longer. And once Jordan finds out because she's got friends that are cops, she'll run and tell Curtis Ashford, Donnell Turner. Ava does get closer to Victor, but she probably shouldn't. Jordan and Curtis get closer, and I guess they're going to do what they're going to do, and we may finally get some more answers about where Nathan has been. And also that weird appearance last week, that was Peter Stormare. That was just a one-off. That red number 7 pen on his lapel is from the game Call of Duty Special Ops. Comes out this week. It's like whenever they have GH characters talking about the new Star Wars movies and video games. So don't get too excited. He's a great actor. He's not staying. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our General Hospital Update news channel and stay with us.